Hello and welcome to Midterm Reviews. Today I am with Freddy Price.
Hello.
One of my friends who does a lot of drumming. I'll go back to that later. And today we're going to be reviewing the Comet's coming album, Trust in the Life Force of the Deep Mystery. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, and yeah, I did put it up on the screen. It's quite hard to see because I've got the camera blocking it.
So if you don't know if the Comet's coming, I think you should check them out for starters. They're a trio band, so they have a saxophone, keyboard and a drummer. I would describe them as kind of psychedelic jazz. So they certainly have their kind of jazz roots, but mixed with kind of electronic music. So the first track on the album is called Because the End is Just the Beginning. This is... Sorry, if you're going to...
It's quite a slow start and it really sort of slowly builds in. It's quite a calming track.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is. I do quite enjoy it because there's sort of these really spacey vibes, especially sort of taking influence from Jean-Michel Jarre, which they do in quite a lot of the tracks.
Yeah.
Especially with Super Zodiac as well, I think they do that. It sort of slowly builds the album, like it builds up. It starts off quite slow and then it gets quicker and quicker, and then it sort of takes time to calm down, sort of around the time of Unity and that.
Yeah. So it's basically the beginning track, so it's kind of in the title, so it's going to be much more chilled. It's not going to be in your face energetic, it's building up. Yeah,
and I think that's with quite a lot of different things. They are quite progressive and quite long tracks, which I know some people might find and turn off, but I think the saxophone playing definitely does keep you drawn in. Yeah. It's definitely very quick, very powerful, and I think it's pretty good, and you know a lot more about him. Yeah.
His playing is much more, I find, rhythmic.
Yes.
Then, because it's usually quite short notes.
Yes.
So he keeps with the rhythm of what the drummer's playing a lot.
Yes.
His background, I think they're a London-based band.
Yeah.
He's Barbadian, I think.
Ah,
so
okay.
A lot of kind of the rhythms, what the drummer's playing, is very Caribbean influence.
Yes. Kate Tempest makes a feature into this album. She's in Blood of the Past, and I quite like it because I like Kate Tempest as a rapper and as a poet.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite good that she's sort of getting back onto things, especially after Let Them Eat Chaos. And yeah, it suits it really well. It's sort of quite poetic. It's sort of like a poem over the top. She's trying to properly rap into it.
What it reminds me a lot is of Massive Attack. Their style of kind of rapping.
Yeah, she does take a bit of influence from them, yeah.
And what I like also about Blood in the Past, it's got a very kind of hip-hop feel.
Yes.
And I think that's because they're Londoners, so they probably listen to grime.
Yes,
grime, so I think that's kind of in their day-to-day lives of music.
Yes.
They're from that kind of area of London.
Yeah, I do really enjoy a lot of these tracks, and I do notice like some of them have this quite slow progressive sort of start to them, and sort of build up to this hip-hop thing, because on some of the tracks, especially with like Astral Flying and stuff like that, it seems like the saxophone sort of like, it's like he's a bit of rapping with the quick notes and
that. Yeah.
I really enjoy that part of the album. And also, like, especially the space sort of atmosphere and vibe that's with it.
He also keeps it, I think, very catchy.
Yes.
So you don't have to be a jazz fan, I think, to enjoy this album.
No, you don't, no.
Because a lot of people out there who may not enjoy jazz, which is fair enough, might go, oh no, it's not for me. I think you should listen to it. Even one track, you'll dig it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more of like a intro, gateway sort of album for jazz.
Yeah.
Personally, like I don't listen to loads of jazz, but I listen to some of it to get the idea of it and that, and I definitely think it's a good one for if you just starting, or even just if you are like a regular jazz listener. I think it's quite good how they add in this electronic sort of vibe and sort of the psychedelic vibe as well.
It's like what happened in the late 70s to the 80s, so you had jazz fusion bands like Weather Report. It's the same thing, but with kind of different genres, more electronic hip-hop music with jazz.
Yes.
It's the same ideas. I think more bands should start maybe getting on this train and see where it goes.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy it, and I can definitely see it actually influencing a lot of other bands and that. This album is a very strong album, and I'm definitely guessing the Comet is coming sort of other stuff like their EPs and their previous album as well, which, to be honest, I haven't actually listened to. This is my first record of theirs, and I personally really enjoyed it.
So my favourites on the album will be kind of, I think, Sun in the Fire,
Yes.
Blood of the Past, Super Zodiac, and Unity.
Yeah, I definitely like Sun and the Fire.
Yeah.
Love it with the...
Sun and the Fire is interesting because I find it could easily be turned into a pop track.
Yes.
Or a rock track.
Yes.
It has that driving rhythm and tune that you could replace the saxophone with guitar.
Yeah.
And you could have a good rock track.
Yes.
But it's kind of like the energy of the album.
Yes.
It's kind of the one where you go, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sort of getting to the overall thing, this is definitely like my favourite jazz album this year, and definitely one of the better albums that have been released this year, definitely compared to a lot of the other stuff I've just reviewed and that. And yeah, I think overall I'm actually going to give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this album, and I think it could definitely go a lot further and that, and I'd love to see what they do next.
Yes.
What sort of, if they venture out more psychedelic, or they might add in something different.
And also they're great live gig acts, because I've seen them live, and man, the energy, good stuff.
Yeah.
And they also, what they were doing remixes of their tracks.
Oh,
so they weren't
that
playing
sounds
it
good.
like it was
Yeah.
on the album, because they played an older track, not on this album, a different one, and it was more heavier, more rock side of things, which was really interesting for me to hear.
Yeah.
Because I was going, wait a minute, I recognise it, and then going, hang on, but they're playing it differently. They're moving the stuff around. So they're good, they're a versatile band.
What would you give this album out of 10 then? If you, I don't know if you use the same sort of rating sort of system as me, but what would you, if I had to say?
Me, because I have been listening to them now probably 2 years, 2 or maybe 2.5 years. 10 out of 10, they're probably one of my favourite bands I think of this
that's
decade.
really good, yeah. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
Definitely check out Freddy Price, does a lot of drumming and that. I'll definitely put some links down below.
Yeah, if you want to check out my Facebook page, it's Freddy Price Drummer.
Yeah, I'll have it all down below in the...
Grand.
I'll make sure, alright, I'll make sure. Go below, or else I'll shank your nan. No, I'm going to get demonetised for saying that.
Yes,
now.
you will.
Oh well, okay. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in 2 days' time. Right, Freddy.
Hello.